Hey, what's up everyone? We're back with another narco corrido translation. Today we are going to translate Los Sanguinarios del M1 by Movimiento Alterado. So this is a corrido that basically set off a lot of things. So it set out a way that these corridos were just so blunt about just killing and the torture and the weapons they used. It basically set the trend for these narco corridos where there was no rules. You could just say whatever you wanted, and in the first person, right? Like I said way back when I did La Venganza del M1. These corridos, these newer age narco corridos were sang in first person. It puts us as the listeners in the driver's seat. And but yeah, without further ado, let's get into this.
Con cuerno de chivo y bazooka en la nuca, volando cabezas al que se atraviesa. Somos sanguinarios, locos, bien ondeados, nos gusta matar.
With AK-47 and bazooka to the head, flying heads off to whomever gets in our way, we are bloodthirsty madmen that are always on alert. We like to kill. So right off the bat, you know, like it's telling you, we got weapons, if you get in our way, you're gonna die too, and we're bloodthirsty and we like to kill. So like, basically don't F with us, right? Next verse. To kidnap, we are the best. Always in a caravan, all my people suited up with bulletproof vests, armored and ready to execute. So I forgot to mention, but these are half verses. So it's called El Movimiento Alterado, which is a bunch of artists under one label, but they all went on this track, which was pretty dope because no one had ever done that before. And it just gave the opportunity for all the artists that this label had to show what they have, right? Which was pretty cool. But anyway, so it's basically again saying like, to kidnap, they're the best. They ride in caravans. They got bulletproof vests, and they're always ready to execute. All right, moving on.
Con una llamada privada se activan los altos niveles de los aceleres de torturaciones, balas y explosiones para controlar.
With a private call, they are activated. High levels of accelerations, of torture, bullets, and explosions to control. So basically, a call will give the green light to go do what they have to do. They torture, they shoot, they explode, and it's all to show control, right? Moving on.
La gente se asusta y nunca se pregunta si ven los comandos cuando van pasando, todos enfierrados, bien encapuchados y bien camuflados.
People are scared and never ask if they see the commands when they pass by. Everyone armed with bulletproof vest on and camouflage. So basically, people are scared and they're not gonna ask what they're doing, or they're not gonna tell what they did because they're scared. They're scared for their lives too, right? Basically, again, talking about how they're always with their bulletproof vests on and their camouflage, basically dressed in army fatigue. Moving on.
Van endemoniados, muy bien comandados, listos ya la orden para hacer un desorden, para hacer sufrir y morir a los contras hasta agonizar.
They are demonized and very well commanded, ready to the order to make a mess, to make contras suffer and die. So basically, anyone that's with the government and they're gonna try to stop their operations, they're just gonna execute them. So moving on.
Banías en pedazos, agente a balazos, ráfagas continuas que no se terminan, cuchillo afilado, cuerno atravesado para degollar.
They go and tear people into pieces with bullets. Continuous bursts of bullets which do not end. Sharp knife, AK-47 across the body to cut throats. So this line I connect with very well because I don't know if you ever watched that video of a guy getting beheaded by these cartels, but it's pretty gruesome, and unfortunately I watched it. I was way younger and I was in awe because it was just so out there. I had never seen a video or anyone had ever I never knew of anyone posting a video like that, right? Anyway, I saw it, and they basically, there's guys with masks, and they just start cutting the head off of a guy until they chop it all off to the bone, which made my stomach kind of like, I felt sick after I watched the video. But this half verse is so, it took me back to that video because it explains exactly how it was. At the end it says sharp knife with AK-47 across the body to cut the heads, to cut throats off. And that's how it was. It was like a knife this big, this long, and it was obviously very sharp to cut off the head of someone. And behind all this, it's like two other guys with ski masks, and they're just holding AK-47s right across the body. So it just painted that vivid image, and it took me back to that video, which was very gruesome. So anyway, moving on.
Traen mente de varios revolucionarios como Pancho Villa peleando en guerrilla, limpiando el terreno con bazooka y cuerno que hacen retumbar.
They have the mindset of various revolutionaries, like Pancho Villa fighting in guerrilla, cleaning the territory with bazookas and AK-47s that they make rumble. So basically, like saying that these hitmen are like revolutionaries because they have blood on their mind and they just want to kill, and they fight in groups like the guerrillas did back then. Basically cleaning the territory from other cartels so that they can operate as smooth as possible. And yeah, just saying that they use bazookas and AK-47s. Moving on.
El macho adelante con el comandante pa' acabar con lacras, todo el virus antrax, equipo violento, trabajo sangriento pa' traumatizar.
El macho in the front with the commander to end the scum, the whole virus anthrax, violent team, bloody work to traumatize. So basically, El Macho is one of those hitmen leaders. They call him El MP, El Macho Prieto. That's his coat. So he's up in the front with the commander because they're the leaders of these hitmen, right? And they're there to end scum, right? But at the end of the day, it's like scum ending scum, right? And do they really end each other because it's an ongoing battle? Anyway, that's another topic. But the whole virus anthrax, which that's what they would call themselves, these groups of hitmen would call themselves the virus anthrax, because back in the day, like during the 9/11 days, it was said that there's anthrax being sent in envelopes, right? And this was a deadly, like, chemical or whatever it was, right? But it was deadly, so that's the name that they gave themselves, because they are deadly, right? And it just says they're a violent team, and they do bloody work to traumatize, basically to instill fear in others. All right, moving on.
Soy el número uno de clave M1, respaldado por el Mayo y por el Chapo, la JT siempre presente y pendiente a su apoyo dar.
I am number one with codename M1, backed by Mayo and El Chapo, the JT always present and pending to give his support. So it's basically, this virus anthrax group is led by El M1, which is Manuel Torres Felix, which is the corrido that I did a long time ago, called De la Venganza del M1, right? So he's the leader, and he's backed by the leaders, right? Which is El Mayo Zambada and El Chapo Guzman. The JT is always present and pending to give his support. JT is Manuel Torres Felix's older brother, which is El JT, right? Javier Torres. So it's basically saying like they got the support of the leaders and they're gonna keep doing what they do because of that. Moving on.
Seguiré creciendo y más gente cayendo por algo. Soy el ondeador respetado, Manuel Torres Félix, mi nombre y saludos para Culiacán.
I will keep growing, and there are more people falling. For something I am el ondeado, respected. Manuel Torres Felix is my name, and greetings to Culiacán. So basically, he signs off, right? The leader, saying that they're not gonna stop him or them, and people will keep dying. For something, they call him el ondeado, which is a respected name over there. Then he says his name, Manuel Torres Felix is my name, and greetings to my land, right? Culiacán. And that's basically it. Very gruesome, very telling corrido. It changed everything. This was a huge hit that it basically caught us off guard, I think, as listeners. It definitely caught me off guard, and they definitely started a trend. But right now it has like 53 million views on YouTube. As you can tell, it's pretty popular. But anyway, I hope you liked the translation. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, share it with others. And until next time, later.